Hey, I'm Zach, and I'm single as fuck. When you're single, you use online dating, but what happens after you match with someone? You have to send them fun, witty messages. I'm no good at it, so I said fuck it, and I brought in two comedians who are gonna do it for me.
Hey, I'm Jake.
And I'm Amir, and we are Zach for the week.
We are competing to get Zach the most dates, but not just the most matches.
New match, Jessica, a message, Sarah, a message, Haley, a message.
It's about finding him his soulmate.
Comedy writers don't have a lot of advantages in life, but when it comes to texting with strangers, that's our wheelhouse.
I messaged Jennifer, what's your Venmo? I'll pay your student loans right now. And she was so repulsed by us that she didn't respond.
Will the other person understand our jokes most of the times? Maybe not. But at the very least, we're making each other laugh, which is really all you need.
Not the point of...
Oh yeah, not the point.
So Jake and Amir are both gonna set up rivaling Tinder profiles. They're both gonna be swiping as me for a week, and then at the end of the week, we're gonna check back and see who was the better Zach. Am I being dishonest to people? Sure. But is it for a good reason? Kinda.
Profile's good to go. We are embellishing your highlights, diminishing your lowlights. I think this is the perfect profile. I look forward to seeing what Jake comes up with.
Hot, fun, funny. Okay, so, whoa, this guy's hot. I'll see his other photos. Whoa, this guy's really hot.
What?
Then, wow, this guy has a lot of fun. Oh man, he has a lot of fun. And he's funny. Then they swipe.
The ramifications of having two strangers swipe for me for a week is only now starting to settle in. This potentially was a mistake.
Best thing about waking up when you're on Tinder? Every frickin' morning is Christmas morning. Hey, I got some gifts. They're shaped like Chelsea sending me a Giphy.
I think that it's always easier to swipe for someone else. Like, when I take someone else's Tinder, I have no problem with it. All of a sudden, I know what to say. I know how to be cool and confident. But when you're doing it for yourself, it's so easy to get in your own head.
Hallie, I messaged her, has anyone ever told you I look like Ryan Gosling?
Both of them are doing things that I wouldn't do for myself. But also, what I'm doing for myself isn't working. So that's probably a good thing.
Where did you go to college?
Emerson College.
Let's do Yale. This lady works at NASA Jet Propulsion Lab, which is a really cool job.
Just like you went to Yale?
She said I was helping her out when she's at NASA. I'm like, oh, basically I'm an astronaut. And then she's like, yeah, I guess you are. And then I said, call me BuzzFeed Aldrin. Which is pretty solid. Toilet time is Tinder time. You gotta swipe, wipe, and type right. This is me, all day long, all day long, all day long.
Oh, I messaged somebody named Juliet. Juliet, it's me, Romeo. I'm him. My name is Zach, but I'm making a romantic Shakespeare reference to show you I'm literate. Now I'm subverting the pickup line to show you I'm self-aware and understand this must be the only pickup line you get on this app. Anyway, hey.
This girl I matched with named Tiff, and I said, Tiff, you're named after my favorite photo file. You should meet my friend Jif. He's just like you, only more animated.
Wow.
And then she blocked me.
This girl that I really think is Zach's soulmate only sent me one message, and she has written back.
She's a humanoid mouse.
Yep, and here, this is my favorite picture I think I've ever seen on Tinder. She's drinking out of a toilet. So I said, Amissa, let's stop playing these cat and mouse games because she's dressed as a mouse, I've got cats. And she wrote, shut up, you love it. Based on that response, I was ready to marry her. And I wrote, fuck, you're right. And then I was like, oh no, I'm nervous. So I asked her a stupid ass question. I said, I'm sure you hear it all the time, but would you mind explaining the toilet water fountain? I don't know, I have no excuse.
All right, last day, how are we feeling?
Confident. I know for a fact, Zach will find his lover, he will find his soulmate, he will find his future ex-wife.
When he looks at the Tinder that I curated. Yes, yes.
Any given week for you, how many matches are you acquiring?
In a normal week, I feel like I would get like 3. That's like man, Zach's crushing it this week.
I've got you 51 matches.
What?
I got you 79 matches.
Oh my God. I think that both of you did a lot of really good work here. I really love the hot, fun, funny. On the downside, I think that you got a little flustered by Amisa. You strayed from your own strategy, which was just to keep it light and have fun. That's true. On this side, holy fuck, those are some of the most beautiful people that have ever talked to me. On the downside, I do think that there's a little bit of manipulation and misinformation. Going to Yale,
You went to school in the Northeast.
I think that in reality, I'm going to probably mash both techniques together. But if I had to choose one phone, congratulations. You did really great work.
That was really-
Thank you.
it was a
Thank
pleasure.
you. Thank
It
you.
was
buddy.
fun.
I don't know what to do with this power and this knowledge.
It's definitely fun.
And I think that's the power and the knowledge, just to have
Just
fun.
have fun, yeah.
If you sleep with any of these people, I'm gonna count that towards my total. That's fair.
I think that's fair.
I think that's
Is that
fair.
fair?
I'll call it an assist, for sure.
How many assists equals 1 point?
I think it's a totally separate stat.